This woman's unidentified, but it's understood that she was kept as a prisoner of jihadists somewhere in western Iraq, having been captured by ISIS during the Sinjar massacre back in August. So how does something like this happen? Well, a group raising awareness of ISIS's persecution of women in the Middle East, in places that are under ISIS's control, has said that the woman had contacted Kurdish Peshmerga fighters by telephone to plead for the brothel to be bombed, to put the women held as sex slaves out of their misery. Assisted suicide, because that was preferable to living under those conditions. She told the fighters she'd been raped so frequently she could no longer use the toilet. And she said everything has been so horrific and so harrowing and has robbed her of her humanity to the point where even if she's freed, she plans to commit suicide. So these details of her experience at the hands of the Islamic State emerged during an interview. How do we know this? These details emerged during an interview with Kurdish activists. They were staging demonstrations in my hometown and in my stomping grounds in London to raise awareness of the plight of women in the Middle East. I've been raped 30 times, and it's not even lunchtime. I can't go to the toilet. Please bomb us. I've been raped 30 times. Please bomb us. Which makes you scratch your head a little bit when you hear about things like this. 3 teenage girls from suburban Denver, they might have been trying to join Islamic State militants in Syria after stealing their parents' money and flying to Germany. These girls, 2 sisters, 17-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl, their 16-year-old friend. They were reported missing. They skipped school last Friday, but their families had no idea of where they might have gone. Where'd they show up? 17, 15, and 16. They were stopped at the Frankfurt, Germany airport over the weekend by FBI agents. And they were returned to Colorado. They were reunited with their families. U.S. officials said the girls were headed toward Turkey via Syria, and investigators have been reviewing the evidence. It's kind of concerning, wouldn't you say, that they're rushing headlong into a situation where there's a very good chance they're going to get raped 30 times before lunch. It's concerning not only to the community, not only to their families, and to the country in general. Because, well, the evidence gathered so far makes it clear that the girls were headed to Syria. It's not like a bunch of girls, 17, 15, and 16, under their own steam, steal their parents' money and decide to take a personal field trip to Syria to figure out what's going on for themselves. No, something's up. And we're still trying to determine what sort of contacts they had within that country. So now, they're busy trying to figure out if there are, what are they calling them here? Like-minded friends and acquaintances in their social circle. Foreign fighters from dozens of nations are pouring into the Middle East to join the Islamic State group and other terrorist organizations. It's crazy. They are lining up, putting great effort into going someplace where there's a good chance they're going to get raped 30 times before lunch. I don't know, and no one knows. This is the thing we're working on at the moment. Trying to understand how this happened. Trying to understand how a 15, 16, and 17-year-old girl from Colorado, from Denver, get radicalized to the point that they head off to a country to join a cause of which they really know and understand nothing. Kind of the opinion that we need to take a bit of a hardline stance on this stuff. If you're going to go, you're going to go. But if you come back, chances are it'll be as a Guantanamo inmate or it'll be in a body bag. I think one of the most reasonable responses I've ever heard, because, look, we're living in this bubble, this bubble this hateful bubble. And that's exactly what the terrorists want. That's exactly how the terrorists want it. That's exactly what ISIS wants. They're not trying to win our popularity. They're poking the bear. They're trying to absolutely achieve what they've been achieving. They want suspicion toward Islam. They want suspicion to anyone directed at anyone of an Islamic faith. They want their religion portrayed as a brutal, murdering cult. Let me choose my words carefully. They want the rest of the world to perceive Islam as a brutal, murdering cult. This is what they want. Why? Because if we start looking at everyone that practices the Islamic faith in that way, with that level of suspicion, with that level of fear, with that level of mistrust, well, they'll have no chance of survival, but eventually to become part of an Islamic state. And that's exactly what they want. So they're inspiring fear. They're inspiring terror. They're inspiring 16, 17, and 15-year-old girls to defect, steal their parents' money, and head off to fight for ISIS in Syria. And the only way we're really going to win this war that we're fighting here at home, the only way we're really going to win this war that we are fighting here at home, and that is the war of protecting our children from being stolen from us. That is the war of, oh my God, what are we going to do to stop a shopping mall get blown up? The only way we're going to win this particular war that we're fighting here, not over there, that's an entirely different situation, but the way we are going to win the war at home that we are involved in with this enemy that cannot be seen, that cannot be touched, that we don't know where they are, we don't know what they're doing, we have no idea. The only way we are going to be able to win this war against them is with our minds, is with rational thought, looking at them, making sure that we recognize that, yes, they are a threat. Yes, they should be dealt with severely and sternly wherever possible. We find a neighborhood where they are, then absolutely go in, flex our military muscle, turn sand to glass, and come back home and deal with what's going on here. But we have to be aware that they're trying to inspire fear and they're trying to inspire terror. And we have to look at that in a reasonable and rational way that lets us separate them and not divide us.
Sometimes it's just so hard to be a good person, to lift yourself up and try to be that better version of all the people.
I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Back once again, the ill behavior, delivering and giving you a musical savior. Back once again, it's your boy AD, and can't nobody rock a body better than me. Back once again, the ill behavior, delivering and giving you a musical savior. Back once again, it's your boy AD, and can't nobody rock a body better than me. Hey, you, what's that sound? I'm coming so loud from your radio dial. AD, be getting down when you're rocking the jams. Here I am, motherfucker, I'm back once again. I'm ruling all city like the king I am. A master plan, coming from a faster man. I kick the linguistics, so fucking ballistic. And if you weren't there, you'll be sorry you missed it. Give it to you raw when I'm coming at you. Give it to you right when I'm gonna blast you. Good times, it's a golden rule. And every now and then I take another sucker back into school. Yeah. once again, it's your boy AD. Can't nobody rock a party better than me. Back once again in the ill behavior, delivering and giving you a musical savior. Back once again, it's your boy AD. Can't nobody rock a party better than me. Well, here I go again, cause it's been a while. A to the D, A to the D style. Better and better than ever, dapper and feeling so clever. Never be better than me, a B and the M and the C. Step to me like a friend to me, then I'm the greatest motherfucker that you ever will meet. But if you're stepping to me like the enemy, I close caskets, making straight history. Yeah, I utilize a microphone, and every time I record I am standing in a zone alone. A king from Queens, called Third Coast home. Rule every city where I may roam. Yeah, you just can't get enough. Yeah, so come on, turn it up. Back once again, the ill behavior, delivering and giving you a musical savior. Back once again, it's your boy AD, and can't nobody rock a party better than me. Back once again, the ill behavior, delivering and giving you a musical savior. Back once again, it's your boy AD, and can't nobody rock a party better than me.
Shot a 9, never smack a hoe, but I know how to have a good time. I grew up in the suburbs, I went to private school. I stayed mostly out of trouble, mostly I obeyed the rules. Upper middle class, so you know I'm not down. Still taking over when I'm rocking this town. Put your hands up if you're loving this sound. I am the king, so I with the crown. Oh, I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. As a kid, I was sneaky, wrote graffiti on the walls. Krylon can in hand, tag bathroom stalls. That I'm down like A-OK. But my mom's wall, though, was my gangster getaway. Bass, how low can you go? A white boy, what I crack a know. Once again, it is the incredible rhyme animal, near cannibal AD. Public enemy number one. Not really, but I like to fun like I could be one. But I never even held a gun, and I'm pretty sure I run if I ever even saw one. Oh, I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. What I do? Oh, let me tell you what's up. Just to be like you, I put that lean in my cup. Well, just a 2 teaspoons prescribed when I got a selfie head. But that's more than enough to make me dizzy and send me off to bed. Oh, hot damn, you know I got a plan. Party up, party up.
Go ahead, favorite the show and enjoy AD on the go. iHeartRadio presents AD.
1.21 gigawatts. Oh my God. Coolest thing ever. The world's been waiting for a working hoverboard. I've been waiting for a working hoverboard since I saw Back to the Future. That movie came out in 1989. And this has nothing to do with anything. I just came across it during the break. I've never donated money to a Kickstarter campaign before, but I think I'm going to donate money to this one. There's a husband and wife team, Greg and Jill Henderson. They've got this thing called the Hendo hoverboard. They have 55 days to raise $250,000 and eventually turn a prototype into a working version of everyone's favorite movie gadget. And I'm watching it.